Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Lincoln here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2026 Lincoln Aviator. This is the Reserve 1 trim. The color here is called Red Carpet Metallic. We have a hot chocolate leather interior. Quite the color combo here on this Aviator. Not sure if it's one that's apt to sell, but it looks cool here on film. All-wheel drive. Twin turbo V6 power. So you can let me know if you're in the market for a premium branded 3-row midsize SUV. Is this Aviator on your list to check out or buy? You can let me know as we go through this SUV. So let's dig in. The front end of this Aviator in the red carpet metallic paint. I love the name of the color. It's a pretty bright red though, I'd have to say, for a luxury vehicle. But we do have a full spread of LED lighting across the front of the Aviator. Of course, with the redesign in 25, they opened up that front grille. We have a lot of little mini chrome Lincoln badges all over the front of the grille with the main one right in the middle. Functional side air curtains, and then we have flat black on the grille down below. Now, as you come around to the wheel and tire package on this Aviator Reserve 1, it is a 21-inch aluminum alloy wheel with the Lincoln badge on the center cap. The wheels are wrapped in Pirelli Scorpion Zero all-season tires, 275 on the width, a 45 series sidewall, 21s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the red carpet paint. We have the chrome bling because we do have a Lincoln, but I think the red looks good. Just not sure if it's going to be resale red on an Aviator. Now, as we come on in closer, please excuse my shadow, we have the Aviator call out on the front fender. Then we're going to have gloss black side view mirror caps with LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras. We're going to have that red paint on both the front and rear door handles, a left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to have the color matched roof, shark fin antenna in gloss black, then aluminum on the roof rails, panoramic sunroof. Then over the back we go. We have the rear wiper tucked up underneath the roof spoiler, protected from elements and car washes. And then in the back, we have the Lincoln name spelled right out across the back, full spread of LED lighting. As you can see, the tow hitch panel is in between our quad tip chrome exhaust finishers. We're under the hood of this 26 Aviator, and we have Lincoln's 3-liter twin turbo V6 engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. 400 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle can tow up to 6,700 pounds. And of course, we have the Monte Carlo bar across the top to stiffen up the front end. MPGs, 17 in the city, 25 on the highway, and 20 combined. We're at the back left quarter panel of this Aviator at the fuel filler door. The Aviator has a 20.2 gallon gas tank. Lincoln is using capless fuel technology in the Aviator. And the minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run your Aviator on regular unleaded fuel. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, you know what? Aviators are not cheap. And here we go. Base price, 26 Lincoln Aviator, Reserve 1 with all-wheel drive is $69,230. This one has got $3,000 worth of options. The big one is the illumination package for $2,000, which is the adaptive pixel LED headlamps and the illuminated Lincoln badge on the front grille. Probably would avoid that, at least I would. Once we add that in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,695 from Lincoln's Chicago assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $73,925. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we got the two-tone action going, the black and the hot chocolate. So we got the soft touch across the top, some gloss black in and around your power seat controls with 3 memory seat settings and power lumbar. So we come down, the soft hot chocolate, pretty much brown, but it's a cool name, right? On the armrest, gloss black in and around that flat black switchgear with power fold side view mirrors in and out. Coming on down, there's your door poppers to open the door. And if your battery fails, you have your emergency door release right down here. But a huge door pocket on this Aviator. Large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the floor mats in the cargo area. At this time, we have the illuminated Lincoln door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. And then the seating wise, full power for the driver with the memory seat settings, 3 of them, which is nice. Here is the hot chocolate leather, perforation, stitching, super soft headrest, really luxurious feel on the seat material. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, including your power seat and lumbar. So I do like that. Now, as we come on over, the soft touch, we have open pore wood right in here to really dress this Reserve one up nice. Then the hot chocolate, then some gloss black into the heat and air vents. Down below, we do have a large glove box, and it is a locking glove box. And then we have the 13.2-inch infotainment system from Lincoln. Now in 25 with the design refresh, they updated this and got rid of the Sync 3 system, if you remember the previous ones had, and they put in this new system. Now this system is not Sync 4. This is an Android 12 system. Built-in nav, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and we do have decent pinch to zoom once you wake it up. There you go. Looks good. So I do like that. Now we have our home button right over here. We can hit that. We have our maps up. We can Bluetooth our phone. We have our radio right here. Right now we got our Sirius XM playing. Little Karma Chameleon from Culture Club. Woo! Man alive. And then we have our sources. So you have your Sirius XM HD AM FM Bluetooth and your Google News. So you're all set there. We'll go back to our radio, and then back to home. And now from here, right, you have your vehicle settings where you can go in. You got your ambient lighting. We'll check that out. Look at that. You have different moods. Right now we got the red on, so it looks like that. Let's say if I went to yellow, then it would look that way. Or blue, and then the blue would come up. I think with the red outside, I want to bring the red to the inside. Do let me know. But they do have the ambient lighting. Looks good. We can go back. You have your seat adjustments right here for your lumbar, for your driver, and your passenger. So they have that set up where you can turn it on or minimize it or maximize it. We can get rid of that. Now we do have parental controls, your vehicle status, where you can see what your tire pressures are, what your oil life is, and that sort of thing. And here you have your general settings, brightness, auto vehicle hold. General settings, you're going to go and adjust your speakers. You're going to adjust your driver profile, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, right? Your units like kilometers per hour or miles per hour, that sort of thing, all going to be done in the general settings. And then your vehicle status, which I already showed you. So it's pretty easy. You got your brightness controls right here for your instrument panels and everything else. So that's good. So they got a lot of nice stuff in here. And then we have our apps all the way around where you have your Play Store, Google Assistant, Bluetooth your phone, Sirius XM, your towing app right there, which we can get into, add a trailer, manage your trailers, go through your trailer checklist, all that in there. Software updates are over the air. YouTube, so you can watch Shabby's rides while you're driving down the road. That would be a feat. And then we'll be back to the homepage. So it is really easy to use. Great upgrade over Sync 3. Now we go to reverse, and we do have a large 360-degree view camera with trajectory, nice and clear, looking good. Got your backup warning bell right there, your rear automatic braking backup bell on or off. You have different views you can use right here. So they got you set there, and you can either zoom in or zoom out. So nicely done. We go back to park, and we're back to the beginning. We'll get our maps up, and we're good to go. Now, as we come down further, a couple of heat and air vents, push button start. There are the push buttons to go through this 10-speed automatic transmission. Then we have the Lincoln in chrome underneath that. And instead of gloss black, we have the open pore wood. So I love that rather than the gloss black, because that gloss black looks awful in this spot on the lower trim level Aviator. Volume knob, and now from here you got your parking assist, cameras, four-way hazards, engine auto stop start on or off, traction control on or off, max defrost. But this is a very plasticky panel. This is the one of the two things in this vehicle that drives me nuts as far as it being a Lincoln. Watch me push this in. The whole panel moves in and then moves out. Lincoln, it doesn't belong in this vehicle. Please. As we come down further, wireless charging pad right in here with the ambient lighting and USB-C, USB-A, an area for storage in here, 2 cup holders with the ambient lighting on, and then we do have our Lincoln key fob, lock, unlock, remote start, pop the tailgate panic button, the Lincoln badge on the back, and if you want to clean this whole view up, you can move these closed, and now you have a nice clean look. But of course, you don't want to have this closed when you are charging your phone. It'll heat up in there and overheat. Electric brake, drive modes, we'll check those out when we go through the dash. Huge armrest, very wide, fits both front passenger arms, no problem. You won't be fighting over armrest space. We open it up, we have an area for storage, and then we have a larger area underneath, and then a couple of USBs and a 12 volt. The Lincoln steering wheel, we have a two-tone leather in black and hot chocolate. Love that. There's your voice commands right up here in your 10 o'clock notch, so don't push your thumb in too hard. You might turn them on inadvertently. Lincoln badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. I have plenty of room at 5'11" to get in and out of this Aviator. Nice open and airy passenger cabin. Gloss black on the switchgear. We have our volume and seek for your music over here. This button turns on your cruise control, and the lights will light up on these panels right here. I turn that on, there comes my cruise control on, and I'm ready to set it. Or I can turn it off and just leave it off. So there you have that. On the right side, you're going to have your music, voice commands, telephone commands, controls for the digital dash. We do have paddles to go up and down this 10-speed automatic manually if you would like. Then we have our turn signals, high beams right here. And then on the right side, front and rear wiper. This is the drowsy driver detection camera. Over on the left side, pop the tailgate, adjust your headlights, brighten dim the dash. And then we have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel. That was all the way out. There we go. And then we have a 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster. Let's check out our drive modes using the dial. We have normal. We slide one more to the left. We go to conserve or eco, and then we have to come back to the right. And we have slippery. And then we have deep conditions. And I think I missed one. There you go, excite or sport. And for today's drive, we'll be in excite. Then you have additional information you can go ahead and bring up with different views right here on this side, fuel economy, tire pressures, right? Your map view. If you leave that go for a second, it'll put your map up right in the middle and move your speedo over to the right, which is kind of cool. Or you can go back to your trip one. So a lot of good information up here and a nice, calm, clean look on the dash. And up top here, I don't know if you can see it, but we do have a nice big head-up display that's giving me how much gas I have left, my speed on the road, speed limit on the road, cruise control, and the time. Nice big bright letters as well. The overhead console, spot for your shades right there. And then if you want your LED dome lighting to come on off when you open and close the door, this button with the picture of the vehicle with the door open stays off. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out, and then you have the controls for your roof. Shade on the right, you hit that, your panoramic shade will go back, stop halfway, and then go back all the way on the second push of the button. And then you can go ahead and open the roof. One touch open, one buffer comes back, glass goes back, one touch closed. If you want to vent it, you just push that button straight up towards the roof. It vents up, or you can close it, and then you can bring your shade back. And again, on the way back, it's going to stop halfway. And then you're going to hit it a second time, and it will close up all the way. Not bad. Big vehicle. Nice soft headliner in black. Frameless rear view mirror with auto dim. Sun visor with your home link. And then we bring that down. We do have a vanity and LED lighting. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Before we get to the mid-row seats, we do have that Lincoln Ciocca code in the front door pillar right here. I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but it lights up in red. Now let's move on to the back seat, mid-row seat, I should say. Back door panel, same vibe, the soft touch material, the hot chocolate. We don't have the power seats here, so we have this big black panel that sticks out. Good sized door pocket. Nice consistency design though, front to back. Now let's get in to the mid-row captain's chair. I have the seat set for my driving position. Easy to get in. Gonna have to duck a little bit, so maybe over 5'10", may have to duck. Here in the back, plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Now, we have the leather seats, but now it's hard black plastic and a cargo net. This is a $74,000 Lincoln. This cannot stand, especially this. So that front plasticky panel in the center stack drives me nuts. This drives me nuts from Lincoln, and you see it in a lot of their vehicles, and it's behind each front seat. Now, in the back here, we do have this 5.8-inch digital display where you have rear climate, and that's for the mid-row and also for the third row as well. So they got you covered there. But one thing we don't have, what's conspicuously absent here? We can change our radio from back here. We got our climate control, our air quality, got our general settings. What's missing? Heated seats. No heated seats in the captain's chairs on a $74,000 Reserve 1. What? Lincoln, please. Down further. Look at this. 2 USB-Cs and a home power source. And then the captain's chairs, again, in the hot chocolate leather. Nice and soft, perforation, big, huge, beefy armrests. That's what I'm talking about. Looks good. In the center, you got a couple of cup holders, place to lie things. But overall, it is quite comfortable here in the mid-row. But darn it, Lincoln, we need heated captain's chairs in this vehicle. Getting into row number 3, pretty simple. There's a button on top of the captain's chair. You push it, and it moves up and out of the way. So now we can just step into row number 3, and here we go. Same hot chocolate color, but this is no longer the leather. This is Lincoln Soft Touch on the third row. Very common for automakers to do that, but it's still very nice and soft. As we come here into the back, we do have rear heat and air vents. We do have a cup holder right here. And then on the left side, we switch over. We do have cup holder, heat and air vent, and 2 USB-Cs. So if I'm sitting on the right side, I'm going to have to string my cord across my buddy's lap and plug in over here. Would have been nice to have one on each side. And then, as far as the room back here, well, here we go. My knees are high. My head has enough room. This is for somebody who's probably my height or bigger here in the mid-row. But I'm going to say smaller adults and kids would be great back here in row number 3. Seats obviously not as cushy as the first 2 rows. But if I need to let myself out, I got the escape hatch button right here. I just have to push that and then push the seat forward with my foot and let myself out. Getting into the cargo area of this Aviator, well, it's a power lift gate. You can pop from the key fob. You can pop from the dash. You have a hands-free mode, or you come to the back and right underneath the L in Lincoln, there is a button. You hit it. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up, 19.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Aviator. We do have the carpeted floor mats here. Underneath here, there's more storage, and underneath that panel is the spare. So thank you, Lincoln, for the spare. We have some tie-downs. We have a 12-volt in the back. We have some lighting as well. And we can also power fold down row number 3. We can do it one at a time or together. We'll hit them together. Down the headrests go. Down the seats go. And now, with the third row down, you're looking at 39.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of Aviator. But I can't drop, here it is right here, the mid-row from back here in this Reserve 1. That's not good. We got to come around and then lift up this lever, and the seats will go down flat. Go around the other side. Do the same thing. And now, with the third row and mid-row captain's chairs down, 75.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Aviator Reserve 1. Window sticker time, a lot of tint on the back windows of the Aviator, so I'll try to give you the best try here. There we go. 2026 Reserve 1. Red carpet, hot chocolate. Standard equipment, left and right. Excuse me, left to right. Now our options. Equipment Group 200A. Paint. The spare tire. And the illumination package. Pricing. Total vehicle MSRP. Made Chicago assembly. MPG estimates. Government safety ratings. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 26 Lincoln Aviator Reserve 1. Twin turbo V6 power. Quiet. We're up at 62 miles an hour here on the highway. And it's windy as heck out today. Nice and quiet. Little wind noise, not much. Uber comfortable seats in this Reserve 1, no doubt about it. Feel really good on the back. Good ergonomic seating position. Great visibility out the window. All the way around. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. All that action in this Aviator for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. Technology-wise, you have the new 13.2-inch screen, a tech update done in 25, and it's wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Works really good. You got the ambient lighting, you got wireless charging pad, heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel that can be hooked in with the climate system, so they'll automatically come on depending on what the weather's doing out. Big miss though, big miss, no heated mid-row seats in a $74,000 Reserve 1. Gotta happen. It's got to happen. And the cargo nets behind the front seats and all that plastic. I know with the kids in the back, people want to have something easy to keep clean. I get it. This is a Lincoln. We can't have cargo nets. So they do some things in here really well, and then you have a cargo net and this cheap plastic panel here on the center stack. It just doesn't fit. And they got to get a little bit better on the details, because you wouldn't see that in a Lexus. You wouldn't see it in a BMW, Mercedes-Benz. And this is where we're competing, right? But performance-wise, this thing is really good. Brakes feel good. We are in sport. We'll let the engine shift on its own. Feather in the gas, new engine. And it just gets up to speed easily. No problem at all. This twin turbo V6 right on the money. 10-speed automatic, got a tune for the 25 redesign or design refresh. It's operating much better than it did before the 25 model year. Handles pretty well, even though you're going to get a lot of body roll. It is a big SUV. It's luxury first, sportiness second, but it's got a lot of power. You also have that big head-up display that gives you everything. Even your lane keep assist comes up on the head-up display. Now, we have a 19.5-foot turning radius. We got 21-inch wheels, not surprising. And it is not going to make it with the garbage cans here, but that gives you a chance to see this 360-degree view camera in action. Looks good, right? Now we can come on over to drive. We're still in sport. Now we're going to go ahead, hold the paddle in, and we are going to shift with the paddles, see how she does. But again, we're going to feather the gas in as it's a new car. I got my fuel warning, 50 miles to empty. Got it, no problem. But the downshifts are nice. And the upshifts are nice. We'll put it back into regular drive and we're good to go. We'll take this and put it back to normal now. See how it does. There we go. Things kind of relax, gets more luxurious. But full disclosure, like I said, I had a 23 Aviator Reserve 1, drove it all over the place, drove it out to Iowa to see my son, and it was fantastic. It really was. As far as driving, long distances, it worked out great. So I'm kind of partial to this vehicle when you put it up against an MDX, right? Or let's say if I remember right, BMW X7, Mercedes-Benz GLS, it's cheaper than those, right? MDX Type S is going to be more money than this Reserve. Of course, you can go up if you want Black Label and spend a ridiculous amount of money. That's not what I would do. Reserve 1 works for me. Maybe Reserve 2. But overall, it is an awfully good driving vehicle. Awfully good. And this Reserve 1, 74 grand. Of course, you never pay full price for a Lincoln, even a 26 Lincoln. But let me know what you think about this 26 Aviator. The good, the bad, and the ugly, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Lincoln here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2026 Lincoln Aviator Reserve 1 in red carpet metallic for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Also drop a comment, give it some hype points, get it up in the YouTube algorithm rankings. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.